I don't know. The other night in a parking lot, some guy was like, you remind me a lot of Ted Bundy. Very interesting choice of last words. You guys laughed. He did not. Murdered the shit out of him. It was crazy, right? Like, some people think the worst thing to leave at a crime scene is fingerprints. I think the worst thing to leave is a witness. And sorry, like, there was a lot of them in that parking lot. I don't know, like, I had my work cut out for me. Like, the jogger who ran by and out loud was like, my body is a temple. And I was like, yeah, because no one's gonna find it for years. You guys laughed at that at all. This is gonna go very well. I think it will go very well. And if you didn't laugh, like, just like that last guy said, suck my dick. I don't. Fuck you. I don't know. Now you guys seem like a clever crowd, smart crowd. I don't know. That guy's like shrugging. He's like, I don't know how smart I am. You guys seem like a clever crowd. You guys know that, like, babies, right, specifically newborns, all have a soft spot on the back of their head because their skull hasn't fully closed, right? What they're not supposed to have is 3 of them, because I'm a clumsy uncle. People get upset. People get upset when you drop a baby. I don't. People get especially upset when you drop a baby with a disability. I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, after all, it was wearing a helmet. I can feel who didn't like that. That was cool. Yeah. I'm pro-choice. You know, shut up. No one can. Anyway, but I'm pro-choice, and a lot of people will be like, Alex, you're pro-choice. Doesn't that actually mean you're anti-consequences? I'm telling you guys, that is not true at all. Because whether or not she decides to have that kid, I'm still gonna leave the country. Growing up was weird. Childhood was weird. Like, my siblings and I would always ask our parents which one of us was their favorite. And they'd always tell us, we don't have favorites. And we didn't believe them until our house caught fire in the middle of the night, and they didn't wake any of us. So, cool. I'll talk about my mom real quick. My mom called. She's like, Alex, how come you never visit besides the fire thing? She's like, how come you never visit? I'm like, Mom, I'm busy. I've been busy. I'm actually busy right now. I'll come visit soon, I promise. I'll come visit during the holidays. And that's really funny if you know that everyone in my family is a Jehovah's Witness. Relatable content. Do you guys know that Jehovah's Witnesses are a cult? Do you guys know that? Like, if you don't know, like, Jehovah's Witnesses are 100% a cult. That is a fact. Not just that, Jehovah's Witnesses are the worst kind of cult. The kind that won't kill themselves. I'm sorry, did that bother some of you? I tell that joke because there's passion behind it, so I don't know what your fucking problem is. I'm not saying I want my mom to kill herself, just like all of her friends. Chill out, okay. Anyone else here grew up religious, though, that might relate to what I just said? Anyone? No? All right. That one fucked up kid back there? Yeah. All right, cool. Surprise, big surprise that all the kids with grown up religious are in the back. Okay, don't read into that. I don't know, grown up religious is weird, thank you. I know, grown up religious is weird, like at Bible camp. At Bible camp, we were always told, men shall not lie with men, right? And they'd look into my eyes, put a hand on my shoulder, and say, but you're not a man yet, right? That joke, one of the greatest jokes, honestly. No, I put that joke online. It did pretty good. Did about as good as it did here. Except for one person, one individual who was like, what a disgusting way to discredit the church's good works. That only happens like 0.5% of the time. And I was like, it should be 0. You fucking idiot. 0.5%, that's still like 1 million Christians touching kids. You guys That's too many Christians. Some of you did not like that. Obviously, the white people in the front were like, no, we're not. No. Yeah. I have a cross necklace, sir. Okay. I know, I'm on the road a lot and don't give a shit anymore. It's crazy. And whenever I see a roadside memorial, I never see any other religious symbols except the cross. So what I'm saying is maybe stop letting Jesus take the wheel. Right? I mean, like, stereotypes will tell you Asians are bad drivers, but I've never seen a Buddha on the side of the road. It's drunk Christians, obviously. Okay. Honestly, I never knew this. I never knew that if the service dog approaches you by itself without a person, you're supposed to follow it because it means someone needs help. But now that I know that, I can safely assume this sweet-ass dog that I've had for 3 weeks doesn't have anyone looking for it, so...